Sam Darnold, a member of the San Francisco 49ers, the backup quarterback to Brock Purdy, has been mentioned by NFL Network insider and reporter Tom Pelissero. He has been mentioned as a veteran quarterback the Vikings could potentially sign in 2024 if Kirk Cousins signs with a different team. Now, looking at Sam Darnold's statistics over the years, and you have to consider the situation he was in. The New York Jets situation stinks. Let's just say the facts. The Jets situation stinks and has stunk for a long time. So you have to consider who his offensive coordinator is and who his head coach was for that team. For the Jets in 2018, he had a 57.7 completion percentage, 17 touchdowns, 15 picks, 2,800 yards. The next year in 2019, he had a 62% completion percentage, 3,000 yards, 19 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. A decent leap. Itty-bitty improvements, but not much. The following year, 2020, this is the year that the quarterback needs to put it all together, or there's going to be serious doubts. And he didn't. He had a 2-10 record. He had a 59% completion percentage. He threw for 2,200 yards and had 9 touchdowns and 11 interceptions. He had his worst statistical season with the New York Jets in his third year. Got traded to the Panthers. His first year with the Panthers. Played 12 games. Started 11 of them. Threw for 2,500 yards, 59 completion percentage, 9 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. The following year, 2022, 6 games, 6 starts. 58 completion percentage. 1,100 yards. 7 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. And then with the 49ers, he played in one game, started one game, and he threw for 297 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. I cannot think of a player that would bring less hope to a franchise than Sam Darnold starting for the Minnesota Vikings at quarterback next season. If you bring in Darnold, the Vikings are guaranteeing to us that they will draft a quarterback, either trade up or trade back into the first round or draft where they are. Sam Darnold ain't it. His completion percentage has never been above 61.9%. I rounded it up to 62 earlier. This guy is not accurate. This guy does not have a good touchdown to interception ratio. And this guy should not be the leader for the Minnesota Vikings entering the 2024 season. Now, I get it. It's only if Kirk Cousins leaves, and he would be a potential player. And I get it. He just left Kyle Shanahan's system. He just got the tutelage of the San Francisco 49ers system and Brock Purdy. He got to learn under one of the best offensive coordinators in all of football for a full year. But bringing him into a complex Minnesota Vikings system would be hopeless and completely stupid. I get it. If you want to bring in a rookie quarterback, you want him to sit behind a starter for a little bit. If you're going to do that, bring in Russell Wilson. Trade for Case Keenum. Bring in a guy with a little bit more oomph on his resume. Bringing in Sam Darnold. Could you imagine just how pissed off the Minnesota Vikings fan base would be if they brought in Sam Darnold and they started him over a Jaden McDaniels or J.J. McCarthy or Drake May or Caleb Williams on the opening day? This would be stupid. And I get it's a hypothetical, but this is hypothetically stupid. And it's not completely hypothetical, because this is Tom Pelissero, one of the greatest insiders in all of football. And he's reporting that Darnold would be a potential replacement for Kirk Cousins if he leaves in free agency. So the odds are probably small. But he's a name out there floating around by guys with inside information that he could land with the Minnesota Vikings. I would hate it. The Minnesota Vikings fan base would hate it. And I get it. He'd just be a bridge to the rookie guy. But if you're bringing in Sam Darnold to be the bridge to a rookie quarterback, no, that's not right. Do not do that. Thank you for listening to this episode. I appreciate you watching and following. If you're watching on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. It's super simple to do. If you're listening on Apple or Spotify, please rate, review, and follow this podcast wherever you are currently listening to this podcast. Everyone, take care and have a great day.